Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. We're gonna actually finish up Sin's Fortress, but there's a few things that we need to do before completely, well, finishing everything. For one, we have someone that's throwing firebombs on us, and that's just no good. We gotta go and take care of that guy. On the positive side, he almost can never throw it directly on us. It's almost superfluous, really. Speaking of superfluous, going down here has absolutely no point. It's going to be our shortcut for this part of the level. It pretty much brings us back to the very beginning, which we're actually going to have to do, because there's a few things I missed. There's pretty much an easy way to, well, cheese this golem, since he almost always kind of throws a fit, and oh, that's what I was expecting, but I didn't expect it to actually hit us. Generally, he doesn't hit through that wall, but stranger things have happened. Alright, we want to keep our homeward bones up. Just for, well, you know, for what we're going to do a little later. First and foremost, let's go and get a running start over here. We have a new merchant over there, but still not quite what we want. And I was actually informed that the lightning that's been thrown around is actually not lightning, but in fact magic damage, which is kind of weird. And you'd kind of expect it to be lightning, since it looks a lot like lightning. But yeah, no, seems like it is, in fact, magic damage. Actually, I've never seen that attack before from him. Judging from the properties that it seems to have, though, I will go on a guess and say that does a crap ton of damage to your armor. With this cage key, though, what we're going to do is we're going to go and open up that shortcut.
Ah, what? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took on Sin's Fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out with your soul searching.
It's the only place we can buy the green blossoms, otherwise we'll have to farm it in Darkroot Basin, which isn't really that difficult either. But this guy has ridiculous prices. But we're able to get pretty much some of the more awesome armors in the game, as well as some defensive rings. Those are always going to be good too.
Fine then. Rush in like a naked skin alive.
What I can do is I could drop down here and get crossbow on that corpse. I think it's the sniper's crossbow if I remember correctly. It's still not a great crossbow. There's only really one good crossbow, and that's going to be way later on in the game. Well, we have one of our Black Iron Tower Knights. Did not even expect that to hit. That one I did. He's actually not a unique spawn this time, so you can farm him for whatever he may drop, which isn't much at this point. This rapier. Of course, probably one of the better dex built items. If I had the dex to wield it. Actually, let's go and see if I do. Forgot if it was 20 or 18 that you need for that. Yeah, 20. So, if you could wield the Aito, you'd be able to wield the rapier. Both really awesome items. There's actually another thing we could do. We could go jump all the way over here and fight that other giant. He respawns. He's the one that's dropping all the boulders. Though since he's the one dropping all the boulders, it's almost completely superfluous to even kill him. What I will do though is I'm going to use the shortcut and then get a couple of things that I missed. I always love that because they always assume that the wall is going to be there, but no.
Oh, heavens! Thank you. I'm saved. And I'd love to resume my travels. But I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Alrighty, well now, there's only one other thing that I really want to do, and I want to make sure that I don't get hit by any boulders while doing this. gone. I thought Sigmar was still here. Well then, never mind. Let's go and just get the item and then be on our merry little way. The Shotel. Shotel is kind of like blind from Demon Souls. You can't block it. A lot of people use it for PvP because, well, it's really good. You can't block it. Why? It makes a shield completely useless. I do believe we are officially done with Sin's Fortress. All we have to do now is fight the boss. But we're gonna have a special guest with us for fighting said boss. It's not that the Black Iron Golem is difficult, it's just you gotta show off Tarkus. Tarkus is awesome. Iron Tarkus. Let's go. The only summons in the game where you know it won't fail. Actually, there's another thing, there's a little trick that you can do once you defeat the boss, is to use the separation crystal before he dies, so you can get all the souls too. And that was actually kind of the worst showing of Tarkus, to be fair. It's... wow. And I do believe we got the full souls on that one, too. Alright, let's go and examine the Ring of Light. And we've reached Anor Londo. But what's that song?
Anor Londo, why are you such a cocksucker? Top to bottom, motherfucker, and not much fun. Oh, you're a hard one. You'll see this grown adult crying, and if I keep on dying, me and Dark Souls are done. Don't you try to fight those huge knights, they'll crush you if they're able. You know you just sprint on and never let go of me. Just hold me. You know it seems to me that you're not pretty much like a fable. I don't know why the guy at GameStop lied to me. Anor Londo, you might be worse than Sin's Fortress. You got me climbing a buttress and falling back down. Oh, and my Drake sword, it couldn't cut crepes here. And if I ever escape here, I'm going back to Blighttown. Don't you feel just a little bit bad for me? I'm throwing my controller like I'm playing Wii. I flipped up my table and then I yelled at my cat, my poor cat. And it occurred to me as I bled and died that it's a wonderful life must have lied. When I rang the bells, the angels turned their backs. Anor Londo, why are you such a cocksucker?
What is it? What am I?
A top to bottom motherfucker,
I am the keeper of the bonfire.
and not much fun.
What beacon would
Oh,
there be?
you're a hard one.
The gate.
You see this
And the
grown adult
That is my
crying.
calling.
Alrighty. With that, we'll see you going forward into Anor Londo.